Okay. I have just received YouTube and the Metropolitan Police are breaching their own very, very serious guidelines and laws. They are allowing a vulnerable suicidal woman to be incessantly harassed and attacked, i.e. me, Bryony of the family McCarthy, the living woman and not the legal fiction. And they are ignoring the reports of me, my lady friend who has cancer, and now someone else who has also reported and warned these people. And if he or she doesn't mind, I'd like to share, not that it will make any difference, but I would like to share the link to your report if you don't mind, in the description. Because this woman, Angela Everett, or Princess Angela, the reason why I say her mobile number is because I've recorded her incessantly harassing me in phone calls and text messages. She's a friend of Dan from Police Abusing Powers, and we have reported Dan from Police Abusing Powers several times now. He has put me in more danger by showing where I said my mobile number, where I'd walked out of a hotel room that I self-funded for 9 months for my safety when my life was in danger. And he and his friend Tina Che from the Independent Advice Network, they're all grifters, they're con artists. They falsely offered me help and then threatened me, like so many do. When they know how vulnerable you are, that's what people do. And there are people who are watching me but not doing anything. Robert Whelan, I don't understand you. You messaged me on Facebook. You offered to give me your number, which I don't want. I just said, could you report these people? You told me that the Police Abusing Powers community had made a video of me. You said you're not afraid of anyone, yet you're a 64-year-old security guard. And I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry, because you offered me help and then retracted it, pretty much like all these others. And I want to know who has got a pair of balls, because I, as a vulnerable woman, keep having to be the one with the balls here. I've been up Beachy Head suicidal so many times that last night I was talking to a man who was also suicidal, and he desperately wants to see me. But I too want to kill myself. So there we go. So this very nice, well, I've got to be careful what I say because I don't know who people are on YouTube. I don't know what people's true intentions are. I can only hope and pray for the best. But I'm aware that there is a YouTube account with the name James Worley, I won't look at the videos, but I'm aware of them. I report them. They're obscene, they're vile, it's made by someone who's clearly disturbed, because they're saying they've got titles like, oh, Bryony's dad died, she got karma, and this kind of thing. And one of them is extremely obscene. I won't say what it's a picture of, but it is It's of I think it's a picture of my face with a male part. And that's in relation to, I'm sure that's in relation to the obscene phone call I had at midnight in my pajamas. And it's on my YouTube channel. I can put a link, but I'm not well. YouTube are seriously breaching their own guidelines. So are the Metropolitan Police, because I've got recordings of me telling this Angela to leave me alone. I've got recordings of many 101 call handlers terminating my calls. They're going against their own professional standards department written apology, but they continue to do that when my life was in danger at the property where I was attacked by convicted criminals. I'll go and let this my new friend out here. He's suicidal like me. I'll let him know about it, because they're committing serious crimes, and yet YouTube have got the nerve to remove a video where I've exposed Angela Everett and James Worley, and they're committing crimes. They are actually committing crimes. So anyone watching this, please, you need to contact the police and YouTube, because Robert won't. He said he's not afraid of anyone. He's not afraid of the police, but he doesn't want to be a targeted individual like me. And yet he's meant to be a long in the tooth security guard. So, and he would, and Robert, you're the one who told me on Facebook that about this police abusing powers video of me. And me and a lady who has cancer has reported him. What is wrong with people? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I'm trying to find normal people, and I don't want to live anyway because of what has been done to me. People died for our freedoms in this country, which you've all allowed to be taken from you. Your grandparents, your great-grandparents, they died for your freedom and whatnot. I was living in a property where a mother and daughter were mugging the elderly, and they were doing the same thing on the Isle of Wight 2 years earlier. And they were mentioned in the national news as having done that. I am a zero tolerance person. Zero tolerance person. Zero. But because I've been so ill and worn down and practically pushed to suicide, which Eastbourne police will be guilty of manslaughter, if not murder, of me. Biblically murder. Yeah, biblically speaking, it's murder. But the Metropolitan Police and the 101 call handlers who ignore my reports, these are very serious crimes. And this Angela Everett, I've recorded her to my laptop. The reason why I say their phone numbers is to expose them, because they're harassing me. I'm a vulnerable woman who, not well, stressed. It's a miracle that I've survived just one of the things I've been through, just one of them. And I walked out of the hotel room. I was leaving my phone number for the local government and social care ombudsman. and I've added to the 99% of bad reviews on Trustpilot. And me and my lady friend who has cancer, we both emailed them. It is a miracle that I have survived just one of the things I've been through. And this coward called Dan from Police Abusing Powers, who even shared with me a video of himself crying to the very moderators from his Police Abusing Powers channel, saying, "Oh, I might go and do something stupid," and they're all there and they're, "Oh, mate, don't do something stupid." And he passed me his moderators, making out he was Mr. Nice Guy, has been incessantly getting his minions, who are nothing more than lowlifes, as I found out, to attack and harass me from anonymous numbers and text messages. And this Princess Angela has been one of them. The rest of it, I don't know if it's MI5. Your guess is as good as mine. But I've got actual evidence that this Angela has admitted that she's Angela in recorded phone calls, harassing phone calls at all hours. So there we are. Do you want to have two people with cancer? Two people? Because that's what the social worker landlord from Southdown Housing Association said to me. You might want to check you haven't inherited your mother's cancer. Yes, the social worker landlord, who is nothing more or less than what these grifters and con artists are, worked for the same association that my lady friend who has cancer has worked for, Southdown Housing Association, the same association that my sister worked for, Southdown Housing Association. You'll have two people with cancer. Is that what you want? Because you are committing crimes against a vulnerable woman, and YouTube and the Met Police are impeaching themselves. That's all I have to say. Impeach, impeach, impeach. Yes, keep trolling me. Keep trolling me in the comments, because your crimes are already recorded onto my laptop anyway.